good morning, good afternoon, and good night. If there's anybody out there that believes, I mean a true believer, I hope that God blesses your day. I hope that He opens your mouth. I hope that you tell the truth. That's really the will of God. So, there's something I want to talk about today. And you guys can go ahead and say it's a one-sided video. Thanks, Austin. But it ain't one-sided. Or better yet, it's been one-sided for quite some time, and now I'm making it two-sided. Because they can say and program everybody the way that they want. And if I try to do something that's absolutely worth doing, they're going to try to shut it down. They're going to try to throw it down. They're going to try to discredit. They're going to try to say I'm crazy or whatever. It doesn't matter to me, though. Because the Bible is pretty clear about it, and I'm going to have permission to do exactly what I want to do. And just so you guys are aware, it ain't me that's doing it. It's the dude that's responsible for everything. He's the only one that has permission to give and grant anybody any power over anything anyway. Right? Right, because that's what omnipotent means, right? Is that a word that's lost from our vocabulary? Basically like the characteristic of God? I don't have free will. The only thing I have I don't even have free will of that, because before the foundation of the world, He said that I was His, and He said that He would not lose one from the palm of His hand. Not one. Not one will be taken from Him. Interesting. So, somehow, some way, I just got to get this out because this is super important. And yeah, I don't care what happens to me. No one else does either, so. But the fact of the matter is I'm a moral agent of the person that created everything, or the being, or my God, the Creator, the great I am. Alright, so because we have this electronic, and I'm going to go ahead and let you guys see, it's right here in the right palm of my hand, right? Is that embedded in me in order to mark of the beast? It's got 5G. The mark of the beast. Man. Okay, now 5 points, right? We can go ahead and get the pentagram or like whatever, but that actually equals, 5 extremities, right? 5, the number of man. Oh man. Way to put a G at the end of it, or better yet, in front of it. And it's capital too, isn't it? Interesting how Yeshua, the Son of God, said, "Did you not know that ye are gods?" And you can ask yourself, well, look at this dude. You can go ahead and run a background check on me. I'm sure everybody's got something bad to say about me, and I'm quite okay with that. Most of the shit is true, except for the few people that have sly, loose lips that deceive many and shit. They are definitely going to go ahead and say something that's not true. But you can ask me, and I'll tell the truth. Doesn't matter what it is. I'll tell the truth. Even if it makes me look bad. But there's going to be all kinds of people that are trying to come up against me, and it's going to be the most beautiful thing. Why? Because I'm God's mouthpiece right now. And no one else is willing to do it. Oh wait, there's one other person that's willing to do it. He's been doing it for quite some time. So anyway, back on this 5G stuff, right? You've heard of aliens, clearly, right? You've heard of the mysteries in the sea. You've heard of teleportation, transformation, Vril. I mean, let's go back to the Egyptian times and look at all the scrolls and everything that they have chiseling tablets. All right? Where did all their stuff come from? I mean, because if you ask me, it looks to me like they had electricity and electronics back then too. doing what they were doing. Highly sophisticated, right? Okay, so it kind of makes sense that they tapped into something that is now being run all over America, probably over the world, is 5G. Now, do you know how dangerous this stuff is? Like, this stuff has the ability to, like, play with the neurons and the synapses in your brain. That's how powerful of electricity is. So let's do the math on that. What's really going on inside here? Mama, you stink. You gotta go outside. Oh, by the way, you guys, this is my DOG. And her name is Princess Mama. She's my good girl. She's my dog. She'll roll right beside me. Yep. But anyway, okay, so I got this 5G stuff, right? We're all loaded up on this 5G, right? Now, does anybody know anything about what goes on in the brain? Just for a thought. A synapse. Just a blink. All that's based on electricity. Energy. So, how many BTUs does the body produce? And then let's go ahead and look at a battery and see how much BTUs that produces. Am I embarking on something? Because I know I'm a good dog. So this 5G. I'm listening to the radio yesterday. Listening to talk about this terrorist that's running around and he thinks he's above the law and how the law is not going to shut him down. Like, why is he allowed to do this shit? I don't know if they're talking about me, but I heard a little kid and he was like, Daddy, look, the terrorist. And I was like, dang. Because really, America's got us running around like terrorists. You see this shit? This is divided country 101. This is terrorism at its finest. Almost like the movie Ninja Turtles, right? Did you guys see that one? The new one? The one that just came out, right? They introduce something. Oh, but I'm not going to say that they're the ones that introduced it. Because, oh, wait. Yeah, they did. On purpose. Man-made. Genetically modified, just like everything else, except for the blueberry. Or that we know of yet. So, how many synapses does it take to program somebody? Now, they've been playing movies for a long time showing us exactly what they're doing. And there's little truths everywhere, sprinkled everywhere. So, like, you got to be diligent and pick up the crumbs. Because right now, this is the Great Awakening. The Great Awakening. Calling all saints! You guys will hear that one soon. I don't know, I just really want you guys to pay attention to this stuff, like, or just tell me to shut the fuck up. You know? But the truth of the matter is I'm seeking, like, the master told me, hey, check it out. Is there any gold in that land? I was like, I don't know, Lord, you know? Only you would know. And he says, well, I'm going to tell you what, son. I'm going to give you 7 years of peace. Tomorrow marks the day for my 7th year of peace. It's the longest I've been out since I was 11 years old. What do you mean? Oh, you guys didn't know? Oh, wait. Well, you guys probably do. You can do a background check on me. I've been in the system for more than half my life. And this time, me being out is the longest I've been out since I was 11 years old. So, I don't know how many other people had peace, but I have. And I know that God promised 7 years. He gave it to me. Were you guys aware of it? Or were you guys too busy looking at your phone and the TV and the computer? I wonder. 40 hours a week, somebody's sitting there on his computer all day like that. That's slavery. Making X amount of dollars just so he can barely afford to get by in his home, make his car payment, his insurance, have barely enough to scrape by because he's got 3 kids, because that's really what he was supposed to do, is procreate, and then till the land. Oh wait, they took all our crops. They took all our vegetables and fruits and anything that God said was good. They twisted and bent and smashed and twisted and manipulated, and kind of like beguiling. I said that already once before, but I know. Trickery. I don't know. 5G's the beast. We're getting ready to enter into the mark. And they're already talking about doing it. They're going to introduce it like it's a vaccine. Because they've been pumping us full of vaccines our whole life, right? They started at the epidural. So you took your first breath high. They're creating addicts. Wait a second. Are they programming people? I thought so. I know. Now you guys do too. Whether you choose to believe, whether you choose to search it out, whether you choose to seek it and find out if it's true, find out if I'm saying what I'm saying is true. So, with all that being said, I'm going to just go ahead and pray to my Father real quick. I'm going to thank Him real quick. I'm going to love Him real quick. And I'm going to give Him glory. Father, I thank You for this life that You give me. I thank You for my purpose. I thank You for this beautiful moment to give You glory. Beautiful moment to expose the truth. And I am honored that You would choose me. Nothing. Scum of the earth, right? Because I know all of you guys got something bad to say about me. I've crossed lots of people and done lots of bad things. That's right, I just said it. I'm a sinner and I need a Savior. That's why He's there. You guys can ask me, like, and I know you guys see me all around, like, who I'm hanging out with and why I'm hanging out with them. Yeshua did the same thing. And when the scribes and Pharisees asked Him, how could You sit with those sinners, those unclean people? He just looked at them and He said, they have need of a physician. He's a great physician. And the beautiful thing about it is there ain't a P in front of His name, so that means He ain't practicing. That means He's the one that made the shit and it's happening. They're the ones practicing off the stuff that He did, and they can't even get it right. But it's coming. This is the Great Awakening. Dusting everything that needs to be dusted. 7/7/7/21. To the called, I love you guys and pray for you guys. Oh yeah, and for all those along the way. Yeah, absolutely. You guys have a place in me, and I'm definitely speaking to my Father about you guys. He already knows. You guys got a new name too. Love you guys.